One thing I do want to get out there, though, is regarding the union. My attention was drawn to one of these interminable public think tank reports that's been written about the union by something called the Institute for Public Policy Research, IPPR. Now, whenever I hear names like that, and whenever I hear that they've written something about the union, I know it's not going to be a good thing for the union. It's not like they've decided, okay, we've got hundreds of thousands of pounds here to do a public survey. Let's do a public survey to see how well how we can keep the union together. No, you know they're going to do something that the intention is to undermine the union. Okay, and I call this activist sociology. They're activist sociologists. They take this fake science of sociology, and where you can make people think and say and believe anything, and then they craft their conclusions and they put it out there in an effort to politically undermine the union. And so it's called, the report, which I'm going to have to wade through, is called the ambivalent union. See what I mean, right? It's not like the fantastic union or the wonderful union or isn't the union great or 3 cheers for the red, white and blue union. No, it's the ambivalent union. What a bunch of you-know-whats. This is a family program. Findings from the State of the Union survey by Ailsa Henderson and Richard Wynne Jones. So the big thing is that they're using this phrase called muscular unionism, which they do not define. They do not define, but it's clearly meant to be a pejorative. It's clearly meant to be a bad thing. And they don't really give any examples of what it is, but it's whatever you do, don't be a muscular unionist. So I'll have more to report on this in time, but for now, the first thing I did was look up their funding, right? And this organisation, this Institute for Public Policy Research, in its annual report in 2021, it got £2,605,354 in donations from a variety of big corporations. £2,610,354, and what they do with it is they write reports to try to bugger up the union. You know, this is what we're up against, folks, right? Make no mistake about it. We are up against power, serious financial power. And I looked, and do you know who one of the biggest funders is? Wait for this, right? Drum roll. AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca gave the Institute for Public Policy Research £105,000 in 2021. And along with that, they also got £100,000 from BMS Pharmaceuticals. What on earth are AstraZeneca and BMS Pharmaceuticals giving over £200,000 to the Institute for Public Policy Research to write articles, to write reports, trying to damage the British Union? I'm going to calm down. I'm angry at that. I'm angry at that because, you know, a force for good. We're positively trying to keep the union together. We've got a great message. We've got a great attitude on all of these things. But AstraZeneca's not going to give us any money. And I wouldn't take it even if they did, by the way. But these companies who are selling products are funding these institutions in order, we have to presume, to come up with reports that will be favourable to their particular interests in some way. So that's what we're up against in the modern United Kingdom. So if you want to fight back against that, please do become a union supporter.